Hello and welcome to this edition of Bayou Time. I'm your host, Keith Whiteside, licensed clinical social worker. Thanks for joining us. However you may be joining us, we appreciate it very, very much. And you know, we always like to highlight all of the good things in our community, and I can tell you Girls on the Run has been that highlight in our community, doing some wonderful things for girls, doing it through running, but there's so much more to that program. And so we welcome back to the program Ellen Doskey, founder and board member. Welcome.
Thank you, Keith. Thank you for having us today.
We appreciate it. And one of the coaches for Girls on the Run, Angelle Duplantis. Angelle, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
All right. So, Ellen, for those people that don't know, or maybe from out of the area, tell us a little bit about Girls on the Run and why these things are so important.
Well, Girls on the Run has been in Terrebonne Parish for over 10 years now.
Wow.
And we're real excited about bringing our season back. You know, with all the adversities we've had over the last year and a half, almost 2 years now, we have not been able to have a full season. And so, except for last year, we did have a kind of an abbreviated season.
Right.
We were able to do some sites in some schools, but it wasn't a full season. So this spring will be our full season, and we're hoping it to be our largest season.
Oh,
so,
wow.
Yes. And so since 2011, we've expanded into Lafourche Parish, and then last year we were able to expand into St. Charles Parish. So we're very excited to be inviting the girls from St. Charles Parish into the Girls on the Run program. But we're here today to advertise our coming back and our building back, and we are looking for some new sites.
Okay.
And we are, as I said, we are authorized to do sites at all elementary and junior high schools in Terrebonne, Lafourche, and St. Charles parishes. So we're really looking for interested parents and teachers or principals or administrators, anyone who would be willing to start a site at one of their schools. They would just have to do a site application and then recruit 2 coaches. So along with recruiting sites, we're also recruiting our volunteer coaches. And our coaches are the background of our program. We cannot do this program without our coaches. And that's why we're so excited to have Angelle here.
I was going to say, what a great lead-in to segue to Angelle. So, Angelle, tell us a little bit about you and why it was that Girls on the Run was something that you chose to be a part of and become a coach.
Absolutely. So it first started, my niece asked me to be a running buddy for her 5K. So at the end of every season, there's a 5K, and each girl has to pick a running buddy. So she chose me. She's my godchild. I was so excited to run with her. And showing up to the race and seeing the community, I mean, it was huge. It was amazing. And I could see the smiles on their faces. They really loved the program. So when it came time that St. Bernadette needed some volunteer coaches, I happily signed up.
Very cool. Jen, go ahead and put that flyer up. I want to let y'all know what's coming up here for our Girls on the Run. There's a lot of information that we want to share with you about that. And so here in the spring for our Girls on the Run, I want to let you know that the registration dates for what's coming up, 1/24 through 2/21. So here at the end of January through the middle of February, people can kind of come up. First come, first serve, but until a waiting list is established. But Ellen, since you mentioned that it's going to be a large group this year, we kind of want people to sign up quickly, huh?
Yes, but our first step is to get those sites secured.
Okay.
So we do need to get those sites set up
Okay.
so that the girls can then register.
I like that.
First come the sites and the volunteers, and then come the girls.
Okay.
And so we do have, mainly our sites are located at schools.
Right.
It's just easier for a lot of the girls to participate in an after-school activity. But we are open to having community sites,
Okay.
which means that it could be at a public park or another public location. We have gotten approval to use the Bayou Country Sports Park as a public site.
Ooh,
So if
wow.
anyone is interested in starting a site as a community site that is not associated with the school, that we have the ability to do that. Especially homeschool children.
Okay.
We love to have homeschool girls develop their own team if we have the coaches to do so. So
Right.
if there's any homeschool parents out there who would like to have this as part of their curriculum for their girls, they're welcome to get together the requirements are that we have 2 coaches and at least 6 to 8 girls participate.
So they don't have to wait for their niece or their godchild to ask.
No.
And so just one of those things, and it's not just about running. It's about development. It's about understanding and growth and problem solving. It's so much more. And so I never want people to think that, oh, that's a running group. I'm not a big runner.
That's correct.
true.
We use the running as a motivating tool for the girls and to teach life lessons. Each session has a topic of the day and a lesson of the day, and we go through that lesson with the girls, and then we creatively integrate running. So sometimes it's that the girls don't even realize they're exercising, and so that makes it more enjoyable. And if you wanted to give us an example of a lesson that's your favorite lesson, that
Oh, yes. Well, there's so many. I mean, I absolutely love the entire curriculum.
Right.
But I would probably say the team building, where they kind of come together as a team, because a lot of the program is self-awareness. So
Right.
learning how to be, how to have be self-aware, self-confidence, but then also kind of transitions to team building and collaborating with your peers.
Yeah.
And so there's one that the girls love. They have to kind of lock arms and start from the ground and stand up.
Right.
And
Familiar with it.
at the end of the season, they all were able to choose what their favorite lesson was, and that was theirs as well. So I thought that was really neat.
And so we do activities, and sometimes they're running based and sometimes they're exercise based, but sometimes they're just fun.
Right.
And so we use all of that, and they set goals for themselves. And as we already said, there is an end of the season 5K
Right.
where they can reach that goal.
Right, and that's one of the big things. And so it's about self-awareness, self-confidence, and team building along with your community. So I want to give you that website again. You can go www.GOTR, which is Girls on the Run, BayouRegion.org. So if anybody's interested, they can call that, right? Or email.
There's a site application on that as well, and that will be where the registration is when the registration is open.
Ellen Angel, can't thank you enough for coming on. We appreciate it
Well,
today.
thank you for having us
Thank
again.
you. Thank you.
All right, and that'll do it for this segment. Don't go anywhere. A lot more Bayou time when we continue.